incredible leader, one of my closest friends. She's amazing. You're going to love her. So I'm going to turn over this call to Noelle Upchurch. The call is yours.
Thank you, Nicole. Did you see me waving my hands? I actually have a product testimonial tonight. So I'm here to share two. And our family is also using the CBD squares, the Intune squares. And I'll be honest, I wasn't using CBD before. Didn't know much about it until started getting all of the incredible information from our company, because our company has so much scientific and medical research backing our products. They make that available to us. They share it with us through all kinds of education. And of course, we get education from this group here and people like yourself, Nicole. So thank you so much. But if anyone's interested, there's a lot to share. Really a lot to share. And I've seen some people saying, well, there's not enough research. There is actually research out there. You know, some of it's been squashed over the last couple of decades, but I think for the sake of, let's just say, anecdotal evidence is proving itself to be true. They even had a show on the snippet on the Today Show this week that my husband told me to watch. I haven't watched it, but you know, somebody using it for their children. So, you know, I would say give it a try, because as we've talked about with the squares, they really help give you a nice rock solid night's sleep. I know since using the nutrition, we have not had sleep issues. I did have a couple years ago where I really struggled to sleep. So sleeping well is a true gift. So sleep, nervousness, tension, soreness, stiffness, people who experience tremors. I'm trying to go all around any type of medical diagnosis here, but they're useful in many ways, I will say. So it's up to people to do the research for themselves. What we notice the most and love the most is just a calm with focus. So you're not so calm that you're just chilled out and not able to do anything. You're able to be more focused because your mind isn't maybe running quite as quickly. So when I first got them, had my husband put one on my upper back, and that's still usually where I apply them. But I immediately felt just all the muscles in my upper back just relax. And that was really cool. But I also experienced pain in my back, tension, stiffness on a pretty much daily basis. And so that initially wasn't quite going away for me. And I thought, well, I need, really need some more work on it. But I still was loving the calm, the focus, the great sleep, the great energy that we had with them. So we went to a conference all together. I was carrying too many heavy bags around. And when I got in the car, my arm, I just didn't even want to lift it and put it on the steering wheel. I thought this is going to be a long 4-hour drive home. And, but I had a bunch of squares in the back of my car. And when I pulled over to get gas, I got one out and I decided to try it properly this time. I had tried one before using essential oil, and silly me, I just went ahead and put the essential oil on this side. And I was all excited with myself. And then come to find out, you actually put it on the side that has the hemp product, the phytochemicals from the hemp plant. And so what I love is we have a blend called Thera. This has a great essential oil that has been used in Nepal for centuries, and a lot of other great oils like peppermint and things too. So it's so easy to roll a little bit on the back, but this is really going to up the ante with the stiffness and soreness, tightness. And so I put it on and I'm driving down the road, and just like Super Mix, it sneaks up on us. And all of a sudden I'm going, wow, I'm really comfortable not having all of this just heaviness going on in my shoulder from the weekend. And I do want to share too, a quick testimonial. I did get permission from somebody to share it. She also was purchasing the squares for her back and trying not to use so many pharmaceuticals. But she also let me know that she has been experiencing nervousness in social situations for many decades of her life. She's used medication. She wanted to get off of it because she saw that one of those medications increased the chance of dementia. And so then she just chose to suffer without it. And she noticed that when she was using them, it worked, her words, like a miracle. She went out and didn't have any of these symptoms. She took her patch off and forgot for a few days to put it back on. She went out to a luncheon and was very anxious and uncomfortable. She put one back on, and within an hour that had subsided. So that's something she's been dealing with for nearly 40 years. I mean, that warms my heart, and that's a longer story that I could even get into as to why that somebody could get relief like that with these. So thank you for letting me share, and I'll turn it back over to you now.
Wow. I'm sorry I even jumped to, like, everyone, hang on. Just hang on, people. This is incredible stuff. It just keeps